So whenever you're ready.
Does anyone want to hear a skunk joke?
Yes.
Nah, never mind. It kind of stinks.
That's awesome.
So, hi, my name is Casey Weiland. I am in 7th grade, and this is my first year at MNCS. I'm in Anthony's advisory, and I decided to do a skunk mitten project. I made them all by myself, and I started with a book. The book is from my grandpa, and he helped me with this project, and it was a book that teaches you how to tan hides from start to finish. This is the outline of what I will be talking to you about tonight, and some extras. So, the first thing I did was, after reading the book, I got my grandpa to help me with this, and we went out trapping, but we couldn't get anything. So we went into his freezer in his workspace, and we got hides that were already skinned, and we put them on a fleshing beam. The thing that you see up there is a fleshing beam. So what we do with the fleshing beam, we take the hides and we put them skin out so we can take all the fat off. These these 3 tools are made for taking fat off hides. This one is made for bigger hides. These 2 are for smaller. I used this hog scraper personally because it fit my hand really well and I could apply ample pressure. After that, we dried the hides, meaning that we put them on a stretcher. That's kind of an example of a stretcher, but that is not the one I used. I used one that was like wire metal, kind of shaped in a triangle oval thing. But we used these
Bless you.
to pin them on, and these are actually for the wood ones. And if any of you want to pass these around and touch them, yeah. So after drying, that normally takes about 3 days. So after drying, we then applied pig brains. Keep in mind I did use my grandma's blender.
Does she know that? I do now.
So we used my grandma's blender for this, but we went to the meat market back in Belle Plaine to get the brains, and we blended them up in my grandma's blender, and she was happy about that. But after the mixture was done, when the mixture is done, it's pink, like a thick strawberry milkshake. And then we put it in a pot, the mixture in a pot, and we then heated it up on the stove. And then we went outside and applied the mixture onto the hides. So when you put the mixture on the hides, it makes them soft, but keep in mind that no pigs were harmed during this process. And you have to take the hides off the stretcher, obviously, but when you put the reins on them, it makes the leather soft. The next thing we did was get a string wire to break up the fibers on the hides to make them actually pliable. We used it to make them pliable, and so they would be soft like regular leather. It took a few tries, but we had to go head to tail, repeat, tail to head, repeat, tail to leg, repeat, other side, tail to leg, leg to leg, side to side, and repeat. We did that for about 15 minutes each, and took like 3 hours. It was fun. The next step is to make the mittens. I personally made these templates, and the first thing I did was go onto the internet and I went onto the internet and printed out those patterns, personally actually, and I cut them out into these cardboarded shapes, templates, and it turned out really well, but the first ones I made turned out too small. And the next thing I did, I made this one. This was my testing one. Here, you can pass that around. And then, when that one didn't work, it was just, it was just bad. So, but the finishing thing, well, was those. But for making the leather, like getting the leather together, I used this leather awl, and this is what Native Americans used to use. These, if we were all Native Americans, this would be intestines from an animal. So, anyone you want to pass that around? So, but the finishing product was these, and I couldn't get the cotton in there correctly, but I did do it correctly. I just couldn't get them to like stick in there, so you can take them out and stuff. But don't take them out. Just if you want to. Here. And I made them all by myself. And this is what's left of the skunk. Alright, I'm done. Well, actually, I want to say thank you to my grandpa, who helped me with this project and actually led me through things. My grandma, who pushed me to do my very best. My mom, who helped me with my summaries and stuff for this project. My dad, who actually had me test it out for him. And Alex Menny for helping me with the slideshow. And Anthony, because he's awesome.
Thanks, Case.
Any questions?